Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best monitors for photographers in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a monitor for photographers. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. LG 34G&850B. The best monitor for photo editing with a wide screen is the LG 34G&850B. The 21:9 aspect ratio allows you to open multiple windows at once, and the 3440 by 1440 resolution is great for seeing images clearly. It's a fairly well-built monitor, but you can't switch it into portrait mode because of its size, and the stand doesn't allow for swivel adjustments. It has excellent coverage of the Adobe RGB color space and near perfect coverage of the commonly used sRGB color space. Its out-of-the-box color accuracy is great, but you may still need to get it calibrated if you need extremely accurate colors. It has a 10-bit panel with superb gradient handling, and there's no color bleed. If you work in bright environments, it gets bright enough to combat glare, and it has decent reflection handling. Additionally, the IPS panel provides wide viewing angles, great for sharing your work with others. Number 2. Acer Predator X27. The Acer Predator X27 is the best Adobe RGB monitor for photo editing or video editing. This is a great 27-inch model that delivers an impressive overall picture quality, with wide viewing angles and outstanding peak brightness in HDR. It's the best choice if you work with Adobe RGB color space that has nearly perfect coverage of the entire Adobe RGB gamut, which is the best we've tested on a monitor. If you work with HDR content, this monitor won't disappoint, as it has one of the widest HDR color gamuts that we've tested on a monitor, and it gets bright enough to bring out the highlights. If you do your photo and video editing in a bright environment, it has decent reflection handling, and it comes with 2 blinders to help reduce glare. Number 3. LG 32UD99W. If you want a monitor with some extra features, then the LG 32UD99W is a great alternative. It's very similar to the LG 27UK650W, except it doesn't have as good out-of-the-box color accuracy. Instead, it comes with built-in speakers and a picture-by-picture feature, which allows you to display images from 2 sources at once. It also has impressive coverage of the Adobe RGB color space and even better color volume than the 27UK650W. Unfortunately, it has disappointing reflection handling as it struggles in really bright rooms. Fortunately, it also has no color bleed and outstanding gradient handling, ideal for photo editing. If you're looking for the best monitor for photo editing, check out the 27UK650W. But if you want something with more features and a bigger screen, consider the 32UD99W. Number 4. LG 27UK650W. The best monitor for photo editing or video editing is the LG 27UK650W. It's a very good, well-rounded 4K monitor that's a great choice for content creators. You get accurate colors without even calibrating it, as it has great out-of-the-box color accuracy. It has near-perfect coverage of the sRGB color space used in most general content, and good coverage when used for photo editing. It also has an outstanding color volume so that it can display a wide range of shades. It has superb gradient handling with no visible banding or signs of color bleed. It has an IPS panel giving you a wide viewing angles, which is ideal if you need to share your screen with a coworker or a customer. Lastly, with its high resolution and great pixel density, text looks exceptionally clear on the screen. Number 5. The BenQ SW2700PT. The BenQ 27-inch SW2700PT display is a more affordable color-accurate monitor for photo editing than some of the 32-inch behemoths on the market. It requires less desktop space to boot, but without sacrificing high standard of image quality, making it one of the best monitors for photo editing you can get right now. It features a 2560 by 1440 resolution, using the same 14-bit lookup table and offering the same 99% Adobe sRGB coverage you find on displays from other manufacturers that cost more than twice as much. Similarly, you get the hardware calibration support, and it comes with a nifty shading hood to eliminate glare from ambient light. While it may not support 4K resolution, the image quality is very good for digital photography. The SW2700PT is an excellent purchase if you want a professional display without the high price of a larger 4K screens. Now that we showed you the best monitors for photographers, let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. Number 1. Does brand matter? Yes, it does. Some brands like ISO and NEC specialize on high-end monitors, and most professional-grade monitors they offer will provide excellent color reproduction, sometimes even right out of the box. No matter what brand you look at, the first thing you need to do is pay attention to the type of technology that's used on the monitor. If you can't find it, simply go to the same monitor database link that I provided above and perform a search. Also, try searching for detailed monitor specifications on the manufacturer's website. There's often plenty of information provided, along with manuals that contain a wealth of information. Number 2. LCD monitor technologies. When it comes to monitors, they are primarily manufactured in 4 distinct panel types. TN, Twisted Pneumatic, the most popular and the cheapest type used today by almost all manufacturers. These monitors are great for watching movies and playing games because they have fast refresh rates, but they have very limited viewing angles and in most cases cannot accurately reproduce colors. In addition, these monitors can only represent 6 bits of color. They use dithering to display all colors, and therefore, they're only capable of displaying a very limited gamut of colors. IPS, in-plane switching. Compared to TN, IPS monitors are a true 8-bit, full color reproduction with no dithering, have much wider viewing angles, and are capable of accurately reproducing a much bigger color gamut. Some of the older generation IPS monitors suffered from low response times, but most of the latest models offer reasonably good response times and refresh rates as well. IPS monitors are expensive, and they are primarily used for professional photographers and design. Many of the high-end Apple screens, including the new iPad, uses IPS displays. We also have written a separate guide to IPS monitors if you want more information on this panel technology and why it matters for photography. MVA, Multi-Domain Vertical Alignment, sits between TN and IPS, offering good viewing angles and fast refresh rates, better brightness and color reproduction than TN, but definitely worse than IPS. Similar to IPS, MVA monitors are also 8-bit. PVA, Pattern Vertical Alignment, as alternative version of MVA, but with a higher contrast ratio. The latest SPVA offers excellent viewing angles, fast response times, 8-bit color gamut, and very good color reproduction.